everyone, and welcome back to another episode of camerajin. Today's episode has been on my list for a couple of months now because I'm actually planning to talk about it one of these days, but I've been featuring a lot of non-camera stuff lately, but I got a couple of comments asking what I have been shooting lately, and I think that's a great chance for me to talk about this camera and do a comparison to a similar unit. So without further ado, to answer that question, lately I have been shooting with the Lomo LC wide. You're probably familiar with this because it was launched like a couple of years back, and this is Lomography's newer premium cameras aside from the Bel Air. And I've been wanting this for quite a while, and the only reason that took me a while to get this is, first is obviously the price, and second is the actual build of the camera. I'm just gonna go over it quickly because I mean there are other articles that could probably go over like what it looks like, but with the LCY you can actually shoot the full frame. You can also shoot half frame, and you can also shoot square, and you can also do a multi-exposure, which most lomographers go crazy about, especially if you are using slide film cross process. And the switch is actually all at the bottom, and you just need to make sure that if you are shooting square or half frame, that you actually put the small plastic adapters that you can put in here. I'm not gonna go over that right now because I actually want to talk about this camera and another camera. And anyway, so with I kind of got digressed, but it's actually the build, because it's actually, it feels kind of cheap to me regardless of the price. And I think the only reason why it is expensive is because of the minigun lens, which is really lovely. For me, it's taking me a while to get used to the wide angle lens, because the widest lens that I've used in a compact camera is my Vivitar Ultra Wide and Slim, and that's like 21mm. And with that one, I feel like it's still normal for me to shoot that wide, but 17 is a little bit too wide. So I'm still working on it. Anyway, I actually want to compare the LC wide with my LCA, which I owned since 2008, and I actually bought it second hand here in Canada, and I didn't buy it from the LSI stores. I actually bought it from eBay, and this is actually one of the later models. But this one has the Lomo boy. I don't have like the actual Russian characters here, but I don't know if some of you guys own both of these units, but this one actually feels sturdier than the LCY, and the only reason I bought it is because of the lens and the auto exposure and the zone focusing, because unlike the LCA, wherein you have like 4 options right here, if you could see, this one you only have 2, so either you go too close or you go too far. For me, zone focusing has always been a challenge, so this is actually a lot easier for me to use. However, ergonomics wise, I actually prefer the older LCA. That's why I can't help but not get rid of this one and sell it, because I think I'll be using both regardless, which is kind of ironic because, like what I said, the reason why I bought this is because it's auto exposure, which, I mean, you can, I guess you don't really, well, you get it, but usually the zone focusing has always been a problem for me. But anyway, both cameras work fine. Lately I've been using this more often, like what I said, because I want to get used to the wide angle lens. I start using this in December, so I've been using it for like around almost 2 months, and I'm liking it so far. But I'm actually really conscious about the build, so I'm trying to be really careful when I bring it with me, because of I don't want to break it or anything like that. I don't plan to attach the instant back here, just because I've tried the instant back, and then after a couple of tries, I can't remember what I said previously on the instant back, but I actually prefer just using the actual Instax camera than like attaching an instant photo here. But maybe that's just me. I might change my mind again. But anyway, so that's the quick comparison video, as well as a quick discussion on what I've been shooting lately. Side by side, I'm actually shooting with the Bel Air, but not as often as I'm currently using this, just because this is more portable and I go to work during the day, so having a compact camera has always been a plus for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode.